appear to be made for the human foot. So some want the human foot remade to accommodate the shoes.
They're coming in with shoes, and they're saying, this is what I want to fit into. Can you make my foot fit into this?
Dr. Oliver Zong has a practice near Wall Street, and he can charge as much as $15,000 to reshape your feet.
I just love shoes. I get upset when I go shopping and I can't fit the shoe I want.
In the case of Alicia Birch, the reasons are part cosmetic, part medical.
Certain shoes I can't fit into because of the deformity of my foot. My foot doesn't go in all the way, or if it does, some halfway, then by the time I'm walking, say about an hour, it's paining me, and I have to take it off and maybe buy some flats or walk barefoot. Fine.
Insurance is paying for much of her foot facelift, which includes several procedures, including a toe tuck to slim the pinky toe with the incision on the side to be less noticeable.
The pain, I know the pain is going to go away, so I'm looking forward to that.
10 days after surgery,
Besides a little numbness, anything hurt?
No.
Birch comes in to get the stitches removed, her feet still swollen, and weeks of therapy will follow.
We anticipate having her back inside of a sneaker in about 3 to 4 weeks, and back into shoes in about 6 weeks, and into her stylish heels probably by 2 months.
Dr. Zong's cosmetic side of the business is off and running. Bad shoes mean good business, though he's had to turn down some more drastic requests.
Having the fifth toe amputated, essentially, in order to fit more comfortably into a shoe, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know why anybody would want to have their fifth toe cut off.
Yes, he says more than one woman has come into his office asking him to cut off the pinky toe just to fit into a shoe. One woman left in a huff when he refused. Of course, that kind of precludes you wearing too many open-toed shoes. As for Alicia, Mark, she's got at least another month before she can finally put on that pair of Ralph Lauren shoes she's had in her closet, waiting to wear. As much as 15 grand. Back to you.
Okay, Jane. I don't get it.
You're speechless.
I don't get it, but thank you, Jane Wells.
You're welcome.
And Burbank.
Welcome back. With sandal season just around the corner, it's time to get your feet ready for summer, but you should be paying close attention to your feet all year round, especially if you notice brown spots or other problems on the soles of your feet. And joining me now is New York podiatrist Dr. Oliver Zong to tell us the importance of keeping your feet healthy and looking at the bottoms of them. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
So look, good to have you. So look at the bottom of your feet, and very good reason to do that?
Absolutely. Most people never look at the bottom of their feet. When they come into my office and I see a brown spot on the bottom of their feet, I often will ask them, well, do you know you have a birthmark here, or do you know you have a mole here, or how long has this been here, has it changed? And they'll say, what?
What? Right, what? Exactly. Well, one of the reasons we're talking about this is because of foot melanoma, and you say it's most common in people of color and Asians 30 to 60 years old?
Absolutely. Melanoma can occur anywhere, and most people are under the impression that it can't occur in the feet, or they're not aware that it can, but melanoma can occur anywhere, especially in the feet. And when it does occur in the feet, the population that's mostly affected are people of color and also Asians.
That's bizarre, because I would think that those groups would be safe.
That's what you would think, and I don't really think the researchers know why, but
it's important to know that.
Absolutely.
Let's look at some of the stuff that people should be looking out for, because I know you brought some pictures.
Sure.
What exactly should folks look for?
Well, a real easy mnemonic that every medical student learns is the A, B, C, D, and E's. A stands for asymmetry. That is a lesion that is not a regular shape. It's not perfectly round, or it just looks a little bit funny.
Like that?
Like that lesion exactly. You can see that it looks almost like half a star. It's irregular shape. The B stands for border, and border just means that you want a smooth border, and that border there, you can see it's a little bit jagged. C stands for color. Benign lesions usually are homogeneous. That is, they're just one shade of brown or darker color, a blackish brown color. In a malignant lesion, there'll be all sorts of different colors, reds, blues, blacks. D stands for diameter, and there you're talking about size. Usually benign lesions are less than 5 millimeters. It's about the size of a pencil eraser, so a lesion that's larger than that you may want to have checked out. And E is elevation, so elevation, that just means that benign lesions usually are flat. So any raised lesion should also lead to suspicion.
Okay, let's stick with some yucky stuff here. Fungus. On your feet.
Fungus, not
What should
good.
folks look for, and what can we do for it?
Well, fungus, if you have it, you probably already know. Exactly what you see up there on the screen, those are some examples of it. The nails get very brittle, they can become very thickened, you can get lots of debris underneath the nail plate, and cosmetically speaking, they're not ideal.
Oh, good, more pictures.
Oh, those are beautiful.
Okay, so do you take a pill, or do you want to spray that? You want to get a pedicure like Marvell? What do we do?
Well, you can get a pedicure, but the pedicure, what it will do is just make the nail a little bit trimmer. It won't do anything about the fungus. The only way to really treat the fungus is either with a topical or an oral medication. And there's a couple of preparations out there, such as Penlac, such as oral Lamisil, which are commonly used.
Clears it up how fast?
Penlac clears it up maybe a year. The oral medication is a little bit more effective, clears it up in maybe 3 months.
Dr. Zahn, thank you so much. Very important information. Melanoma can kill you, so it's important. Thank you very much.
Instead of dipping her feet in this tub at the doctor's office, Yvonne Harris could have spent her spring break walking along the beach.
I would like to be on vacation, like in Florida or Cancun or something, but I had to get my foot done.
Yvonne gave up her vacation to have plastic surgery on her feet. Why? Well, they were too wide to comfortably get into the latest and most popular shoes.
When I first put on heels or shoes, my feet would be fine, but then after a couple of hours, they'd start to hurt.
Doctors say, believe it or not, many women are so eager to fit into the latest tight-fitting foot fashions that they're even willing to have their feet surgically altered.
They're bringing in pictures of Manolos or Jimmy Choos or the pointy toe shoes and saying, well, my foot doesn't fit in like this. Is there something you can do?
Dr. Oliver Zong says the most common procedure is removing feet-widening bunions and something called hammer toe, where the toes curl up and into each other. Many of these things are caused by misfitting shoes.
What we do is a procedure to get rid of deformity on the side of the big toe, the deformities on the side of the little toe, and if any of the toes are curled, such as a hammer toe, we straighten them out as well.
The hammer toe is straightened by taking a piece of bone out of the toe. The results? Here's a woman's foot before the procedure, and here it is after. With her feet almost fully healed, Yvonne is now able to comfortably get into her favorite shoes.
After a couple of weeks, I was in high heels, boots, everything.
And next spring break, she can show off her new feet on the beach. Dr. Malika Marshall, CBS News.